So what's the best way to get famous people interested in your project? Lure them in with other famous people.
One local businessman was a big name dropper, but he dropped the ball when it came to paying his paid company spokespeople. Here's Rob Wolchek with a Hall of Shame investigation. Rob?
The whole point of this company was to make employees happy. He failed. Say hi to Mr. Happy Staff.
Hi, I'm Mr. Happy Staff.
Mr. Happy Staff's real name is Nick, and Nick has a knack for talking big shots into backing his business.
Hello, I'm Cam Carmen, and thanks for stopping by the Happy Staff First Employee Appreciation website. Joe Zago's face is up on the website, my face is up on the website, Terry Foster's face is up on the website.
Local celebrities who are now worried their reputations are going to go down with the Happy Staff ship.
That's Joe Zago and Cam Carmen, and so I figured this was legit.
But the paid company spokespeople on Mr. Happy Staff's staff sure aren't happy. Have you paid them?
That's between me and them. But
So I'm going to take that as a no.
well, no one who was
Because
supposed
if you had paid them, you say yes.
well, I haven't paid them.
Okay.
I fell for it.
This is Cam Carmen, local celebrity. She was a weather person on Detroit television and radio for more than 20 years. 2 years ago, she was approached by Nick Clark to be the celebrity spokesperson for his company. Cam was told Happy Staff First was designed for businesses to reward their employees with discount cards.
So I thought I can get behind this, plus I'll get paid, and I'll be the face of this company, and it's a great company.
Professional production crews were behind the cameras, lending credibility that it was all legit. But what Cam didn't know was that it was her reputation that lured some of the businesses and production crews to join in.
A lot of this was, kind of using my name to say, well, she's on board, why don't you get on board?
The chance to work with these people and show them what we could do was also exciting to us.
Many of the videos were produced by Suite 104, a video production company that said Nick Clark, Mr. Happy Staff, kept showing up with more big shot talent to shoot videos.
It was the group, everybody, really. Cam Carmen, Joe Zago, Terry Foster. I thought, man, the whole room is full of powerful, capable people.
Joe Zago runs the Carpet Guys, a multi-million-dollar business that buys tons of advertising. What production company wouldn't want to impress him?
I do see how he, by leveraging my reputation as a company owner here in Michigan, as well as Cam and some of the other people, I can see how that would be able to get him into the doors.
On the Happy Staff website, there are all kinds of businesses that are supposedly sponsors. They're supposed to reward their employees with Happy Staff cards that will give their workers discounts at other participating businesses. What are the discounts? Never says in any of the Happy Staff videos I found. Where are the discount cards? That's a great question. Nick, Mr. Happy Staff, seems to so far just be calling on businesses to promise them video promos using his paid celebrity spokespeople. Cam shot several, but Nick never paid her the 10 grand she says he promised. And then she got a nasty gram on Facebook about Nick.
A guy from a Honda dealership reached out to me and said, I don't know what this guy is all about, but I paid him to be a sponsor on this, for this campaign. And he said, and I haven't heard from him. So, he's reaching out to me, saying, you're the face of this company. What's going on here?
Cam told Nick she was done, demanded her 10 grand, and told Nick to take her videos down. He didn't. She said she was going to sue him and call the Hall of Shame. Meanwhile, at Suite 104, they hadn't been paid by Nick either. And then,
Out of the blue, I get a phone call from a car dealership going, you guys were supposed to come out and produce a video for me, and the guy that sold it to me, I can't get a hold of him. He says, you got to do something about this or I'm going to call the police.
This was a different car dealership. Suite 104 told Nick he needed to pay up and stop dragging their name into his bad business deals.
When he got the bill, his comment was, wow, that was a little more than I expected. It was a little over $29,000 in work.
Nick didn't pay. Then there's Terry Foster. He built a 30-plus year career as a sports columnist and radio host.
It says paid company spokesman.
That's correct.
Were you paid?
I have never been paid, no.
So that was just full on fake.
Yes.
And Nick not only used Terry's image all over his website, he also used Terry Foster to get him on Fox 2's 9 morning show. Terry Foster was booked on the show to talk about a great cause, but only Mr. Happy Staff showed up.
And so that's what we're going to be doing in September and in October is valuing employers and employees on a grand public scale.
When Cam saw it, she about flipped.
Holy crap, he's on Fox 2, promoting this thing that doesn't even exist.
So who is Nick Clark? In the mid-90s, before he was Mr. Happy Staff, he was Mr. Vacuum Cleaner Salesman. That's where he met a coworker, Joey Zago. Joe Zago took the lessons of selling vacuums door to door and became a business tycoon. Nick Clark took the lessons and became a convicted felon, getting busted for writing bogus checks in the early 2000s. Nick's on probation right now for failure to pay child support. But Joe Zago, having a good heart, decided to take a chance on his old vacuum cleaner sales friend.
So you sponsoring him was really more of a friendship. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I want to help him.
Yeah.
You didn't make any money from him.
Oh, no. Not at all.
And
I've given him a few $1,000s to, just to help him out.
Time for Mr. Happy Staff to meet Mr. Hall of Shame.
Cam said to me that if I did not pay her, she would do exactly what you guys are doing right now.
Okay.
Okay, now,
So
because
she's following through on what she told you. You're not following through on what you told her. You didn't pay her anything.
well, I haven't paid her anything yet.
Cam is suing him for $6,000, the most you can sue for in small claims court.
What I am about to do is go inside so this can be settled according to the paperwork that Cam and I have.
But an hour later, Nick's not so cocky.
Didn't go so good in there, huh, Nick?
It didn't go so well, no.
Cam Carmen was awarded a $6,000 judgment. Nick lost. Now, I'm going to let Nick know a few things. I spoke to one of the sponsoring businesses on his website. They told me they never even heard of Mr. Happy Staff.
I went by Pressure Point Massage, and then I showed him on your website his business, and he said, I have no idea who this guy is.
I
never
proof.
signed up.
I have proof.
What was the name of the guy you talked to?
It was a lady. It wasn't a guy.
And
So,
they paid you?
Yes.
Here's Mike, the owner of Pressure Point.
I don't know anything about the gentleman.
But you'd remember this guy?
Absolutely, because I would be the one that would be inking the check.
So you got money from them.
Yes.
Why didn't you pay Cam with it?
Because it was never intended for Cam to be paid except from membership sales.
I heard you talking to Ryan Armani saying, oh, things are going to be happening September and October. And it's October. Nothing's happening.
Things are happening, and things have been
What's
happening.
happening?
And things will continue to happen.
What's happening?
Traction that needs to take place for membership
Those
sales.
are just BS terms.
That's not
man. Traction.
And what about the Happy Staff Rewards? I spoke to 6 sponsor businesses. None got the cards.
You got the
Perk.
cards, the membership cards?
I have a membership. It's a digital membership that's
So-
downloaded from the phone.
So it's an app.
It's a digital membership, not quite an app.
You
Just the
send me
digital.
that. You say
I can show it to you now.
Okay, let's go see it.
But when we go to Nick's car,
This is a membership.
Okay, so let me see this. Let me get a shot of this.
No, I don't want you to get a shot
No,
of
I
this.
want to get a
What-
shot of the
Why?
cheer up, Mr. Happy Staff. You're in the Hall of Shame.
Now, one local businessman did tell me he was happy with Mr. Happy Staff. He didn't get any of the Happy Staff employee cards he was promised, but he didn't really care about that. He was happy because he got 2 great commercials shot and edited by a professional camera crew, and he only had to pay Mr. Happy Staff $499. Now, of course, we don't know if Mr. Happy Staff paid the production crew, but that's a pretty good price for 2 TV commercials.
Well, Rob, this guy already has a criminal record. Are police investigating him right now?
I don't know if they're investigating it all. I'm not really sure how much money this guy made. I talked to some businesses that said they gave him money. I talked to some businesses who were like, oh, I have no idea why I'm on this website. So I don't really know. I know he didn't pay Cam and he didn't pay Terry Foster. And so
Maybe he was looking for a big payday that never happened.
I kind of think that. So, I mean, it was hard to piece together how much exactly this guy made. I don't know.
And he still hasn't paid Cam.
He still has not paid Cam, and he has a $6,000 judgment, and he claims he's going to pay Cam by, I believe it's January, and we shall see if that happens. I hope so.
We know you'll be watching.
Thanks, Rob.